Alright friends, thanks for sticking with me here. The maple's done. I got it stacked back here behind me. Did I mention how heavy those things are? Man, they're heavy. I'm totally out of room in here. And that brings us to this log right here and what the purpose of it's going to be. This is a white oak. It's 8.5 feet long. I need to get a 6x6 out of it, so I need at least 8.5 inches on the small end of the diameter to get that. And we are in good shape right there. It's 11. The other end already checked. It's 12. And this is a nice straight white oak right here. If this white oak was a little bit larger, about 15 or 18 inches, this will be a good candidate for quarter sawing because there's very limited defects. There's a knot or two, but it's not too bad. But it's just a little bit too small for quarter sawing. And something else good about this timber, the pith is running perfectly straight right in the middle. It's 5.5 inches up from the saw bed, so I don't have to worry about that. So we'll go ahead and set the AccuSet up to cut a 6x6 out of this. We'll probably get some 1-inch boards off the 4 sides right there. And we'll knock this one out, put a fresh coat of anchor seal on the end, and get ready for some joinery work, guys. I need to get that drying shed built because, as I was saying, I am out of room in here. I need a place to start stacking slabs that's not in here. It's too crammed, too much going on in here. Let's get the Yanmar crank back up and finish this off. This won't take long at all to get a 6x6 out of this. And should have some nice timber hiding underneath this bark. And in my next video, I think I'm going to do one. I had a request about 2 videos back about how I'm sharpening my chisels. So I think I'll do a short video showing you guys the process I go through when I sharpen these timber frame chisels and my plane irons and just about anything I use in the wood shop. I use the same method on everything. And I actually got some new Japanese water stones I need to show you guys anyways. I'm getting a really nice polish with these new stones I got. So the next video, we will sharpen up some blades. So let's finish this one off, guys, and move on to some other stuff. So hang in there with me. We're almost finished here. Friends, we got a little problem right here, and it is my fault. Lack of quality control. There's a reason I walk down this timber and check it every time I make a cut before I flip it over. And the reason being because sometimes you'll get bark between the log and the saw bed right there, and that's what's happened right here. And I should have saw this, but I didn't walk down here and check it. I got in a hurry. As you can see, that bark fell right under the log, keeping this end of the timber at an angle right there on the bed. That's about 1/8 of an inch right here at the end. And that's enough to throw off your square post and drive you crazy because you can't figure out what you done wrong. So lesson learned right there, guys. Always walk down your timber, especially when you make your turns on a square post and that's what you're after, and make sure that doesn't happen. But it does happen sometimes. You can correct it, but just part of the game, guys. Take your time and look at what you're doing. It happens to everybody. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and flip this over 180 degrees. I know the top is nice and flat. I'm going to check it and make sure there's no bark under it, and take off about 1/8 of an inch and see if I can get this flat right here on the bottom. That's going to mess up my 6x6 just a little, but I'm using square roll timber framing, which means you can get away with stuff like that. So I'd rather have a smaller post and have it perfectly square than a large post and 1/8 of an inch out of square. That'd be aggravating right there. So let's flip this thing over, guys, and see if we can correct what we've done here. All right, friends, let's check our work here. Looks good right there. Focus in there a little bit. Good on that side. Let's go check the other face. We should be in good shape right here. Coming in on this other side, this right here will tell us if we got it right. Looks pretty good, guys. No light coming through. Not too bad. We got that post straightened out. On this top face, we lost 1/4 of an inch. I'd rather lose 1/4 of an inch though, guys, and have a square post and have something that's not too square. That drives me crazy. That looks pretty good. Let's flip this log over and do one more cut, and we'll be done here.